Today, two different schools in different parts of our state forced into lockdown after a bullet was found outside one and a suspicious backpack was found near another.
When does playing it safe go too far? News 8's Bob Wilson is live in Hartford to show us whether these procedures are keeping students safe or just creating unnecessary panic. Bob.
Yeah, you know, you can never be too safe with your kids, though there is kind of a balance. It's not an easy thing to find. We've looked at two different schools in two different scenarios today in their lockdown procedures. And up in Summers, where we start, they had a lockdown after a bullet was found on the sidewalk.
We saw like 4 or 5 police officers, their cars. We saw like fire marshals. We saw a dog or two. We heard a helicopter. So it was very unnerving considering the fact that everything that's been happening in recent days and weeks.
This afternoon, it was Summers High School in lockdown after a bullet was found on the front walk to the school. And in Milford this morning, it was a backpack left on a bus that sent another school into lockdown. With parents and teachers and students on high alert, lockdowns are on the rise. So Summers is adapting, balancing safety with learning.
One of the secretaries came in and was like, oh, you have to just make sure you guys stay safe. They're in a soft lockdown. No one's allowed to leave. They came on the PA saying that maintain teaching.
Here at Summers, they have a sliding scale on lockdowns. In a full lockdown, that's when they go into the cubby holes, they hide. The classroom doors are locked. Nobody's allowed in or out. A soft lockdown is a little more lenient. The doors to the front school are locked. However, the classrooms are not locked. Everybody must remain in the classroom. The police are on hand dealing with whatever the threat is, but still students can go to the bathroom if they're escorted. The idea is to relieve panic amongst parents and students.
If they found a gun, let's get scared.
A bullet found on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I mean, that could be anything, you know.
Still, some say, despite recent events, schools have become too sensitive.
The gun's found, then it's time to be scared. Bullet, it could go either way.
In a soft lockdown, the principal can very easily escalate into an all-out lockdown with one page over the intercom. The students are in place, the police on scene.
I don't know what to think, you know, I don't.
And so would they have a sliding scale? Do you think a soft lockdown is good? Because the kids are still learning in a soft lockdown.
Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea.
I think it's a great idea. It just makes sure that everything's okay, but not really scaring them so much as a full lockdown.
And that's the point. Today, they brought in the police dogs. They swept through. They found nothing. It was merely a .22 bullet on the sidewalk in front of the school. Now, the question becomes, is the safety at risk? It'll be addressed and talked about, and they'll consider it. However, school officials say you can do a lot of damage putting kids repeatedly into closets, into cubby holes, locking them up. That's just as terrifying. So, tough thing with no easy answers. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in Hartford, News 8.